We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Tanner Roark, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:07.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 2-0.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in now, Rowdy Tellez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that one is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 14 on the season, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average is at 308 entering play. 16 homers and 44 RBIs. The 1-0. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Base is empty here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Renfroe carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Fouled off. So far this season, Renfroe is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Struck him out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. Actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Teoscar Hernandez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Biggio.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Number 8.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now the payoff pitch home. Slow little roller to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Danny Jansen. He'll get to take his first cuts
The
here.
catcher, number 9.
Pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Got him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 15 long balls and 29 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's fouled away. To third. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
From the belt, the pitch. Bo Bichette is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Tellez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
full count still. 2 out with the man at first. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's Kevin Kiermaier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Striding in, Jose Martinez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Chopped to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
The 1-2.
Big time ball.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Striding in once again, Kevin Biggio. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Willie Adames. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Line drive to center field. Fisher is there, and he has it for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Outside, 2-1. Pitch on the way. That's popped up, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Outside, 3-0 now. Mike Zunino would be next. A strike, and it's 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out with the man at first. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen.
Leading up for Toronto, the catcher, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in, Derek Fisher. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Upstairs.
The 1-0.
Nope.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. And that's over. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 44.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rowdy Tellez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Now
Trevor Richards takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. Richards has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 1-0 delivery.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Pitch popped up. Choi in foul ground, and that's the third out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
No, inside.
Now a throw over to first. A runner on first with 2 away. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Ready with the 2-0. Shot to third. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Not shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Hernandez.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Hernandez is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Willie Adames. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Gurriel has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Justin Miller comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Yandy Diaz will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2 and 2. takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So here's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
2 out with a man at first. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail 1-0. Last half of the 7th here. At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Up next is Danny Jansen. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez as he rips it on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. One hit, one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Adam Ottavino.
All set for the start of the inning, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ryan Gull will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 38, Ryan Gull.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. And he finds his spot there, 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Rays strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Willy Adames. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Full count, 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Lau. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet.
Oh,
2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Tanner Roark earns win number 7 on the season. Ken Giles retires the side to hammer down the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits.